Actions to Wealth page. Okay, hi guys, how is everyone? And here we are. And let me get to Crypto Moon. Okay, welcome guys. Are we here? Hope we are here. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, Crypto Moon. Okay, hi guys. Welcome everyone. I am live finally. Hope everyone has a good day now. So this is the first debut. This is my debut show on Crypto Moon today. So let's wait for some others to get in. This is a very special show, very new to ATW, and I'd like to thank Paul B and also the ATW team for giving me this very big opportunity to introduce cryptos to you guys. It is an honor, okay? But in doing that also, I want to make it easy for you guys because crypto does not work in isolation. It works with many other stuff. And I think it's important that we don't forget where our roots are. And I'm just going to show you as I bring you through this wonderful journey of crypto, how everything is so interrelated. So when talk about crypto, right? Everyone goes to the moon. I didn't draw a whale here, right? So I should draw a whale here. There are whales in crypto, the big trading guys. So it's quite funny that, as of last week, we could see, right, why the NASDAQ was going up was because of the whale of NASDAQ, right, which happened to be SoftBank. So same thing here. The crypto market is controlled by whales. They can drive it up higher and higher to very unreasonable levels. Okay, and that's why we like crypto. It is so volatile. Let's go through this first show to tell you some of the trips that we are taking on the journey. That our main aim is safety. Okay, guys, it's total safety. There's so much volatility in crypto. You are not going to believe it. I'm going to show you some of it today. But the most important thing is I want to relate cryptos to daily life. That's important. For example, just imagine you're in a matrix. For those of you that saw the Matrix, right? Just imagine that, you're in a life now, which is the real world. You have the banks. You borrow money. You have your debit cards or credit cards and all that. And, you can't lend money, right? But in cryptos, guess what? You're going into another world. You can borrow cryptos. You can lend the cryptos. Hey, you can be a bank yourself. So being a bank is not only for the unbanked. It's for you guys that happen to have a lot of money or quote unquote cryptos, lending it to other people and making a yield. Okay, this is like an interest. I'm talking yield in terms of interest. And you can also have a credit card. I mean, this is a credit card. No, it's a debit card that is able to swap between different cryptos. This is like having a credit card. And, when I go to Singapore, it will automatically convert everything into a Sing dollars. And when I arrive in Hong Kong, it will convert everything to Hong Kong dollars. So I don't have to pay all these expensive charges that are levied to me by the bank. So it's a totally different world, but it's kind of the same, okay? The next thing that I want to emphasize is safe trading. You have to be safe, guys. I can't overemphasize this, and I'm going to show you an example afterwards. If you are not safe, and please remember this word, you can get wrecked. Okay, one day we're going to have to go through all the crypto terms. Okay, wrecked. Wrecked means you are really, you've traded, but you've traded until you have no money. And I'm going to give you an example and listen very carefully. And why do you get wrecked? You might say, hey, I'm experienced. I'm not going to get wrecked. I have all these rules, right? I have all these risk management rules. Wrong. Because you know why? It's all about emotion. And what I'm going to show you afterwards, and we're going to see this person's channel on YouTube, is because of emotion, he lost a lot of money. And guys, this is an experienced person. So what about you? Because let me tell you, the things in cryptos can go crazy and you just might lose it. At a certain point in time, you will. I'm not going to say you can't. So let's not beat around the bush here. you are going to lose control of yourself. There's no way to avoid that. My advice is when you do that and when you trade, you better trade with numbers that you can afford to lose. That means if you have made a lot of money, just put in small money, as little as $200, right? I'm going to show you something, what $200 could do. Even I didn't think that $200 could do this, but hey, this is 2020. It wasn't 2017 when I first got into cryptos, okay? So, you know, I'm so part of Jeff and Ash Trading Group. And if you're there, they always talk about an insurance bar. Well, in cryptos, we have something called an insurance bar also. We only trade if only certain conditions are met. If not, we don't even bother. We don't trade. We just go chill and, you know, I'm not in Tasmania. If not, I could have a drink with Jeff, okay? Next, checklist. And this is why the session on the 26th is so key. Make sure you're there, guys, because it always starts with one simple thing. You gotta have a wallet. If you don't have a wallet, you can't do anything. And when you have a wallet, you have to know how to safely transfer cryptos in and safely transfer cryptos out. Notice I'm really emphasizing the word safe, okay? I'll show you why. Okay, so this show is also important. It's a free show. It goes on at 7 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays because the world of cryptos is constantly changing. It needs to be updated. So, you know, it's like this, you know, we're going from point A to point B. And point B is also, of course, the moon. You know, I'm already here. So you guys are earthlings, okay? You guys are people of the earth, the population of the earth. I'm going to call you guys earthlings. So earthlings, we are going to give you a ticket to the moon, okay? But you know, if you want to go to the moon in the spaceship here, let me draw a spaceship. This is a very bad drawing of a spaceship, okay? I'm not a good artist. I'm an engineer. That's why I took engineering. So you have to go through the various trainings and it all starts with the wallet because you have to go through this. Now, the good thing is the wallets now are very, very easy to use compared to what we used in 2017. And I can tell you the problem with the crypto, this is a true story. It not only happened to Paul, it happened to many, many people. Those who started cryptos in 2016, 2017, when they called me back in 2020, you know, I can tell you that more than 60% of them have lost their keys to their wallet. They just can't access it anymore, okay? Because they forgot, they were over careful and all that, and that's it. So again, at least this is easier. So, you know, we want to evolve with the market changes. The market is always changing. You know, don't be a late follower. We have to get in early. On the other hand, I keep on emphasizing, you don't want to go in too early, okay? If you don't understand it, don't go it. Of course, this is the words of Warren Buffett. Right? If we don't understand it, we're not going to do anything. We are going to actually watch it. Are we going to be late? Yes, but don't worry because I think crypto world goes in what I say dog years, okay? Don't worry. You haven't missed anything. Use the first wave to learn, go in and commit in the second wave. Don't ever try to jumpstart things, okay? And next, most importantly, just come into the show. I will show you some examples of real cryptos. I will even show you a scam. And then you can see that most of the time you cannot even know the scam. You won't recognize it because their website is so good. So guys, I'm going to teach you one word. Don't FOMO, okay? Don't FOMO. You heard a friend there make money, who heard from a friend who made money, who heard from another friend who made money, and in the end, you go in, you will get scammed, okay? I can tell you that. There's a lot of scams in crypto, so you really have to go in with, how do you say it, with a guide, okay? This is like a movie, okay? I'm talking, this is like a movie. This is like PG-13, okay? You got to go in with parental guidance, right? This is for the popular cryptos or the main cryptos. Now, if you want to go in other cryptos, you know, what I call the hidden gems, guess what? I'm going to have to raise this notch. This is now restricted. Yes, you have to be of a certain age, or in this case, you got to have a certain competency before you go into this area. Yes, there's good money to be made, but cannot go in, okay? So let's get that straight. First, So what we will do in the show is, we're going to do some BTC chart reviews, ETH chart reviews. This is Bitcoin. This is Ethereum. We're going to go through some crypto news, and we're going to touch on a special topic because there's so many topics to go to crypto. So at least this will allow me to focus on the class like the one that we're having on the 26th, on things that matter for you to make money, right? For example, on the 26th, I have to make sure that you create your wallet, right? I have to make sure that you store your password, okay, your keys, whatever, to get into the wallet correctly. And then we're going to play a game of transferring the cryptos around. Now, when we do that, I don't necessarily have time to tell you the story of the hot trends. Like now it's DeFi, right? The next one is going to be DEX, decentralized exchanges. After that is going to be like NFTs. I can't do that. I don't want to tell so many stories on the 26th. On the 26th, we're going to put you in, let's say, we'll put you in an astronaut suit. Okay? We're going to put you in an astronaut suit, and we are going to get you ready to go to the moon. And we're going to focus on that. Okay? We're not going to tell so much stories, but if you want to know the latest on cryptos, come to the show 7 to 7:30 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, and make sure go to the recordings. Okay, if you missed it, you have to go to the recordings because you're going to miss a lot of things. Okay, so if you guys are on YouTube, I want you to do something. What you want to do now is, okay, just subscribe to this channel or you're going to miss it. Okay, you subscribe and you like, press it, subscribe, but don't destroy your keyboard. I know we're all excited. Okay, just subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe now, because I'm going to tell you the real things about crypto, the good, the bad, the ugly. Even if it involves me, I don't care, because there's so many things in cryptos, so even I have to update myself. So this is the thing. So let me tell you a bit about myself before we go on this little adventure. How in the world did I find myself here? See, Jeff likes to say that he was a good Christian boy. Well, I was a good worker, okay? I was just a worker. I was working under a Malaysian billionaire. You guys know him, right? I mean, it's Syed Mukhtar al-Bukhari, okay? It's like the 7th richest man. I don't know if he's the 9th richest man now. I was handling one of his holding companies. We were applying. We were going for billion-dollar projects. So I'm actually a financial guy, I do business models. I know numbers very well. I know spreadsheets very well. So at that time, when I was with Tan Sri Syed Mukhtar, let me draw. This guy has glasses, okay? I knew his advisor. And one thing I know is that you're working for a billionaire, okay? You got to know his advisors, okay? Because his advisors know a lot of things that the normal folks don't do. So after 2015, I decided to go out on myself, try this thing on entrepreneurship. And what happened then, I kept on contacting his advisor, and his advisor actually advised me, go into Bitcoin. And my first reaction was, but that was a scam. We can't do that, okay? So, he encouraged me to study that. And that's when I went in the first time into cryptos. And at that time, he asked me to go on this ICO. At that time, this ICOs. Now it's all IEOs, okay? Initial coin offering. Now it's all IEOs, initial exchange offerings. I mean, they hold the offerings on exchanges. So this is what I did. So at that time, there was this crypto called Block 1. Of course, I didn't find it, right? I got the spelling wrong. It's now called EOS, okay? You can find it. It's called EOS. I didn't go in. It was offered at $1 because this guy happened to have a lot of EOS. It was offered at $1 and went to $5. And I'm like, okay, something is going on here. This looks good. If one can become 5, that's very, very good. Now, if you're wondering who's the owner of Block 1, I can also Google this guy, okay? Because the advisor here knows the owner of this Block 1. His name is Brock Pierce. Go and find him. He's one of the presidential candidates. I don't think he will win. Of course, if he wins, you know what will happen? EOS will go to the moon, man. We got to be buying EOS, guys. We got to be buying EOS. It is really going to go to the moon. Yes, Helen wants the moon ship. Okay, sorry, Helen. I'm not going to vote for Brock Pierce. I don't think he's going to win, but you can find him, okay? He's one of the child Disney actors, okay? So that was kind of cool. It went to $5, okay? And here's the real story. So It goes to $5. Now I'm telling you this story because I know you guys are in a new space here. You might not be used to this. So it goes to $5. Suddenly it comes down back to 1, okay? From 5, it goes to 1, okay? So here I am. So it goes to 1, okay. So he says to me again, you know, our advisor here with the glasses and beard, where's he from? I can tell he's from Haifa. Okay, you know where Haifa is, right? I'm on Malaysian channel, so I'm not going to tell you guys where he's from. Haifa. So it went down to $1 and he says, hey, go buy this. So in my trading experience, you know, I think I'm an experienced trader. Guess what? I bought at 1. And it goes down, and suddenly at 75 cents, I put in a stop loss here. Reasonable, right? I mean, I lost 25%. I'm just going to put in a stop loss. It goes down some more to 50 cents. Stories are good, okay? It goes down some more to 50 cents. So now I'm like, hey, good. I must be the best trader in the world. You know, like, hey, I have all my risk management correct, right? 25%, I'm out. 50%, hey, this thing is going nowhere. See, I'm saying like, hey, I told you, I knew this crypto was a scam. To my horror, in the next 3 months, in the next month, it went up to $5 again. And I'm like, okay. So EOS goes up to $5. I'm like, okay, something is going, maybe it's good. So now I've changed, right? I've become a bull. Oh man, I've become an EOS bull, man. Yeah, suddenly Shukri becomes an EOS bull. So again, I tried to go in, but because of the memories here, I never got in. I never got in. And you know what? It went to 15 in the next 4 months, and it peaked there. And you're like, okay. And that taught me a very important lesson on crypto. There are different rules here. Okay, so we really got to follow the rules. And when you see something like this, I mean, my mistake here was this. I was FOMO'd in, okay? I was too excited, but I'm just showing you the amount of volatility that can go in here, okay? Now, there are ways to overcome this, and that's why, guys, you got to subscribe. You got to smash the like button, you know, whatever button, smash it now, okay? If not, you're going to miss something. So again, as in any first show, what do? I already told you during the first show last time, right, that Bitcoin follows the US dollar. Let's see where it is now. Let's go back. Now, remember this site, coinmarketcap.com. You got to remember this site, okay? Coinmarketcap.com. Take it down. #1 site in cryptocurrency. Next thing I want you to remember is this, 328. This is like the market capitalization of all cryptos. It's 328 billion. The high was about 328 billion. The high was 1 trillion. So we got a long way to go, guys. I want you to look at this. Bitcoin dominance 57.3%. That means out of this market capitalization, Bitcoin has 57.3% of the entire capitalization of this market. Remember that now. When you look at something else, and I want to relate to what Paul said just now. Maybe Paul, I think Paul knows Satoshi Nakamoto, okay? We'll get into that later, but Bitcoin was invented by a group of people under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, okay? And I think Paul Bottrill knows him. I'll tell you why. Okay, so it's now at 10,161, okay? It was at 12K a couple of weeks ago, which was like last week. So it's fallen like 20%. So, you know, it's bleeding. You could see this market cap last week was about 385 billion. So, you know, this is called a bleeding, or this is called a dump, which is good, right? We can buy in a dump, which is why I'm busy buying. But again, thanks to Jeff, when I buy now, I have an insurance bar. I will only buy with an insurance bar. If not, I will say the most popular thing that Jeff always says in his show, which is not for me. See, I'm keeping the languages the same here. Okay, so there's Bitcoin. And why did Bitcoin go down? Again, guys, look at the US dollar. Where's the DXY? Haha, what happened? What has been happening to you, Mr. DXY? Oh, you have been going up. Okay. And it looks like we are hitting a resistance here, right? You have been going up. And what happened to Bitcoin? Let's see Bitcoin here. Oh, isn't that a coincidence? Let's go to the daily chart. Guys, look, Bitcoin has been going down. Like, see? So it follows the DXY. Remember that it also follows the equities market. So today it's going up a bit. Now, this is the thing about Bitcoin. I want to show you something now. You were in the show just now. Paul has said the average, right? The middle ground, the middle ground. So Bitcoin, of course, started from zero. Really, guys, it started from zero because there's 9 decimal points in Bitcoin. So let's say just it started from zero. It went up to 20K. Lo and behold, it's smack at the middle now. It's about 10,000. And I want to show you something. Look at this. Let's make our chart here. Let's do a 4-hour chart. And this sometimes makes you go crazy. Like, look at this. Just look at this region here. It's been testing this region time and time again. It's really been testing our patience. Like, isn't this something beautiful? It goes down here. And I'll tell you why it does this, okay? Wait, find let me find my trend line here. Okay, let's go here. Okay, look at this. This is, what is this? Let me try to get this. Okay, trend line. I just want to know what this is. Let me get the level here. Okay, this is about 9861. Listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm going to give you a key statistic today. Okay, Helen, take notes, okay? Look at this. This is 9861, okay? Now, look, it's been testing. It's been testing. It's been testing. And every time it goes down here and you thought you wanted to short, they slam you back up. Why is it doing this? Right? Why is it doing this? Okay, this is this, okay? So remember, yeah, guys, don't worry. I can see YouTube, okay? I can see YouTube now. There is something that is called the CME gap because Bitcoin futures is listed on the CME, okay? Now, the thing is with crypto, it is 24/7/365 on other exchanges, okay? But on CME, no, it rests on the weekend, okay? It doesn't work on the weekend, right? So during the weekend, there is something called a CME gap. For example, you know, the Bitcoin price goes in at 9,005 suddenly, and the weekend, after the weekend is over on Monday, it opens at 9,008, 9,009. So remember, this time there was a CME gap. I will find the CME chart later, but the CME gap now, and this is why it's a very tricky moment now because no one wants to commit down, no one wants to commit up. I'll tell you why. The CME gap is between 9,600 US to 9,800 US. Here is 9861. So people are asking, did we hit the CME gap? If we hit the CME gap, we are bound to go up. It's very easy. On the other hand, what if we don't hit the CME gap? Okay, now here's another statistic. Very, very important. So next time you see something running like this, please remember the CME gap. This is from historical precedents, okay, guys? 95% of the time, the CME gap is filled. Very, very key statistic. The CME gap is filled 95% of the time. That is very statistically significant. You know, when I was an engineer, right, there was 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma. I don't know what sigma this is, but I'm sure it is a sigma. I know 99.99 is like 3 sigma, right? So I know that 95 is statistically significant, very statistically significant. Okay, so the thing is this. When we are here at 9861, did we hit or not? I don't know. I really don't know. Which is why when it goes up here, guess what? It goes down again. And when it goes down here, it's like, did we hit that? Did we hit that? So guys, we are not out of the woods yet, okay? I think that it goes up and then it goes down. That's the weekly pivot, by the way, okay? So I have a different strategy for this. Doesn't mean we buy, but again, In times like this, when we are not sure, we buy with an insurance bar. Okay, got that? We have to buy with an insurance bar. Just remember that. Okay, so what I want to show you before we go, because this is already 7:24. Man, I really talk too much. Okay, never mind. Is this, okay? So we have a downtrending market. Okay, and then remember, right? So why Bitcoin is not going up? Yeah, CME is Sino. CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. The futures are listed on there. So the CME gap, because it doesn't operate during the weekends, you can see a gap. Whereas you don't see it here. This is Bitstamp. Other crypto exchanges work 24 hours, okay? So, but everyone is looking at whether the CME gap will be filled or not. So now we're in the middle ground, like Paul said, right? You're in the middle. What did he say? Bitcoin is an inflation product, guys. Bitcoin is about inflation. So when I trade Bitcoin or cryptos in general, I want to be long. I don't necessarily want to be short. It confuses my mind, okay? It totally confuses me. As Paul was saying, like, you should have the risk longer, larger risk for long, right? Rather than short. But Bitcoin is an inflationary product, and it also will follow gold. If gold is going to go to 3,000, Bitcoin is definitely going to break its 20K and probably go to 40, 50K. But I don't want to short it, okay? I have another strategy for shorting it, and I'm going to show you why. Because during this bleeding, if you read the crypto sphere, the crypto news about what's happening to the cryptos now, we are bleeding, okay? We are seriously bleeding. What I want to do during this time, I don't want to be buying cryptos, okay? You can try to trade, but it's quite dangerous. What I want to do is change my strategy. As I said last time, I want to be buying things that can go up multiple times. I want to be buying the new cryptos, right? Because this is like a stock market. What do you have in the stock market? An initial public offering. Similarly, where new companies go for listing, correct? Yes, correct. You are correct. Yes, correct. Market open, yeah. So new companies coming in, I want to go here. I don't necessarily want to be in the main cryptos because look, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I don't know, ask Paul. Maybe it goes to 10. He knows what's going to happen. Probably he knows Satoshi Nakamoto because it's not doing anything around 10, okay? Because everyone is so non-committal. So I need to be in the companies that are going up. And one example that I showed you last week was OIN, right? So there's a company here called OIN. Let's go for OIN. It was offered at, guess what? 8 cents. It was offered at 8 cents. It went up on its first day to 102. That's 12 times. And here, even at 56 cents, sounds good, right? 60 cents. Yeah, it's like 56 cents. It's like 7 times. And then you might say, yeah, that's right, Shukri, but that was, early on. That was so early. Is there something that just came out recently, during this height of this crypto dump or bearish market? Did it go up also? I'm going to show you something else. This is another one called this one. Yeah, this is Alliance Block, okay? So this is Alliance Block. Of course, you can see the different interfaces, right? Because they're different exchanges, right? Look at this. Alliance Block is now 16 cents. And it was offered at a price of 3 cents. So this is 5 times. So during good times, you can get times 10. During bad times, when there's dumps all over the place, you can get 5 times. So if you are in this scenario, I don't think you'd be so much worried about the markets going down, right? You try to find these types of cryptos, and that's what we do, okay, guys? So everything is situational. So guys, you got to subscribe now. Smash that subscribe button, okay? Because if you don't subscribe, guess what? You might be trading now, and you're going to get burned. Whereas we are buying this now, we are looking for these IEOs now, and only when the markets go up again do we even consider trading. You get me that, right? So we have a situational play here. And of course, in Ashes and Jeff's group, They know that I was asking, when is it going to go down? When is it going to correct? When is it going to correct? Okay, so guys, smash it. Okay, guys, so that's it for now. And for the next show, don't miss this. Okay, I'm going to go through this crypto foodies. You guys like food, right? So we're going to learn all about food. Okay, guys, so that's it for now. So let's continue on Monday with crypto foodies. So you've learned that, what Bitcoin is. You can make money during a down market, but it's always situational. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Again, thank you for the opportunity, Paul and the rest of the ATW gang. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'll end it now. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Okay, bye.